Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Rita and today we're going to remember the time when people like Bernie Sanders and others were saying the millionaires and billionaires need to pay their fair share. Remember that? The millionaires and the billionaires? So if you bought into that, shame on you, because they are the millionaires and the billionaires. So we should have known when they started saying the millionaires and the billionaires, we just want them to pay their fair share, tax loopholes, blah, 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 right? That this was all just a ruse, because now Biden has come out and decided that he wants to give the IRS unfettered access to everyone's bank account. Oh, not everyone. Only people making $600. Or let me correct that. If you have either earned or transacted $600 within the previous tax year, he wants to give the IRS unfettered access to be able to review all transactions, your bank statements, your Venmo, your PayPal, all that stuff, to see if maybe you didn't pay enough taxes. That's right, to see if you didn't pay enough taxes. So, isn't this exciting news? So according to Forbes, a resolution introduced in the Maine House of Representatives urged the U.S. senators to oppose President Joe Biden's proposal to empower the IRS to monitor, aggregate transactions going into and out of personal and business bank accounts whose value or total transactions exceed $600 in value, which ensnares the majority of active bank accounts. As the new state resolution filed by Maine Representative John Andrews points out, President Joe Biden wants the IRS to have automatic access to information about every American's bank account, as well as every PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App account. Excuse me. Even if without any accusations of wrongdoing. The article goes on to say, this is unprecedented federal intrusion into the financial lives of everyday Americans, said Representative Andrews. It's an expansion of the surveillance state and it's time to push back. So, as you can see, it was never about the millionaires and the billionaires. It was always about how to get access into people's bank accounts. You should have known something when they said that. And then as soon as Biden got in office, he and Kamala Harris said, what? If you make $400,000 or more. That's not the 1%. The plan was to be able to get a foot in the door, to be able to dig or snoop around into the financial transactions. Now you can start to try to access everybody's information, right? That's how this works. So it was never about focusing on the super wealthy, because like I said, then he broke it down to 400,000. Well, okay, now you've come all the way down from the millionaires and billionaires now, haven't you? So you should have known it was only a matter of time before all of a sudden it's like, well, actually, we actually just want to pay for everybody to pay more. I mean, how else are they going to pay for this $3.5 trillion infrastructure bill that has nothing to do with infrastructure and everything to do with critical race theory? How else are they going to pay for that? You with that $600 in your bank account, or you that at some point had $600 in your bank account or whatever on your Visa debit card, perhaps. They want to make sure that you are paying your fair share in taxes. That's what they want to do. Yeah. So they want to make us pay for stuff that we don't want. Okay, so this is highway robbery. And so we need to reach out to our representatives to make sure that this does not happen. So I have put a link in the description box below to and it's a link to a website. All you have to do is type in your zip code and it'll show you all of your representatives, because this cannot happen. My husband's buddy got a letter from his bank, a small little bank, got a letter from the bank saying that this was coming down the pike and that they were letting all their customers know because they were going to fight it. So you might want to reach out to your bank too to find out what they're doing about it. If it's one of these bigger banks, I'm nervous. You know, some of these banks willingly handed over people's transaction during the January 6th incident. They willingly handed over, you know, like that a snapshot of transactions that people who, you know, went there made. Oh, if you didn't know about that, yeah, they did. So I'm a little weary about some of these bigger banks and having, maybe they're already doing it. I don't know. I pray they're not. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here, let you guys know that if you didn't know, now you know. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Ciao.